Hi, it's Eric Hartman with the CRF. We're here in the last day of ARVO, and we're here with one of our CHM, and it's a CRF-funded researcher. Doctor, introduce yourself.
I'm Dr. Jasleen Jolly, a clinical academic from the UK and Australia.
And Australia. And what was the research that you've most recently been involved with?
So I've been doing quite a few things.
Okay.
I have been involved with the X-linked carriers through supervising Sena Gocuk, who recently finished a PhD and has also been supported by the CRF. And I've also been looking at how the visual pathway changes as a result of choroideremia and Stargardt's disease. So what happens beyond the retina further into the brain?
Okay. And you and I have been strolling these posters in the poster sessions, and we have been stopping at a number of VR and AR
visual field tests.
Visual field test, and you said you're trying to put together a research paper on that too?
Yeah, so I'm just looking at ways of home monitoring tests and how do we, as this field is growing, how do we standardize these tests so that they can be compared to one another? And we've just looked at a poster of patient response to this because that needs to be factored into the decision making as well as the reliability and the scientific side.
Right, because we have to have a way of being able to quantify and research back on natural history studies. And I know that in OCTs, it's only just now being used that there is a standard file format because many of the manufacturers have their own proprietary formulations, which makes it harder to gather in a large cohort of natural history studies to then look at OCTs and other forms of measuring of visual field.
Yeah, and there's also there's a standardized layer segmentation, so the definitions of where the layers start and end has also been standardized in OCT.
Great. That's great. Well, I appreciate your time and your efforts on behalf of the global CHM community, and I think that may be it from here at ARVO. So thanks to all of our patient community that has contributed so that we can follow the research. I'm here with Neil and Jeanette Bench. Jeanette's our wonderful camera person, and Neil is security, keeping everybody out of the way. But we appreciate the support of all of you, and if you'd like the continuing support of CHM research, you can make a donation at curechm.org. Thank you.